Darlings, hello. I have a feeling this is going to be my last NanoRay for a little while, and as I reflect on our time together, I realise that whatever I've talked about is really moving to one place and one space and one sense of what's real and important in the world, and that's that fabulous four-letter word, love. Now, what does love mean? And who do we love? We have romantic love. And frankly, after you've had romantic love for a little while, quite often that shifts into something else. So romantic love is just like a honeymoon phase of expressing love in its various forms. We have love of our children or our relatives. And sometimes that love is just ringing grandma or your auntie and seeing how they're doing. Love is, as they say, a many splendid thing, but also it can be uncomfortable. It can take us to the edge of ourselves. I can't put up with this any longer. And sometimes we need to learn either that we are limited and that things need to change, or that we can expand and become more. And I'm all for expansion. Not expansion in the form of becoming a doormat where you just put up and shut up, but just how can you make space for a little bit more people in your world. Love, the thing about love is it usually makes you feel good, and it is an act of generosity, and really if we are created in God's image, as whatever the little story says, then love is a wonderful way for us to feel more godlike, to feel more like we are more than we think we are. And of course linked to that is forgiveness, and we can't speak too highly of forgiveness because it is the pathway to unfolding that sort of unconditional love that we sometimes aspire to. And that isn't to say that there aren't times when we need to say, up with this I will not put, up with this I will not put, that we need to set boundaries sometimes for some people's freedom to say and do whatever they choose when it has a negative effect on us. But there are moments when we can just welcome with open arms humanity in all its disguises and in all its forms. And so, as I sort of settle, and I have to say it's been an absolute pleasure and a delight to be able to explore different aspects of myself, to push the boundaries of my identity, and to feel that I am moving in the direction of making a difference in the world. And certainly you have made a difference in my world, because how would I ever bother going to this much effort just for myself? But with you in my world, I have been more creative, I've been more expressive, and I've been more the fullness of who I am. And I've grown through you. And so I very much thank you. And I wish you everything good in whatever future unfolds in your path. Mwah. I love you so.